Hello traders, we are on Bitcoin chart. It's very uh, certain that we can see there's a pullback of Bitcoin from when it has gone up a few days ago up to 94,418.276. That means $94,418.27. So per one Bitcoin, that's a very huge amount of money. And we can see that it has retraced down to uh 89 89,121.268. So that's a very retracement, a very strong retracement down there. And we can see that the price is rejecting the bearish formation. We can see that the price is rejecting the bearish formation that formed after the major resistance of 94.41 8.27. We are and that it is very important that we can see after the formation today candlestick is green. That means is becoming bullish, but the price is around is it 96 now? Or I think when we go to the lower time we'll see it properly. But it's above 90,000 then 90,000 and the $16. So it's very important that the price is becoming bullish, and we can see the price going back to that 94, even breaking it. Bullish is coming. You can see the downside. At least if it's going to the downside, it still have a huge resistance at its 144.52. So it's very important that we have our layout price at this. So based on top down analysis, we are going to the lower time frame. So let's go to 4 hours and see what the 4 hours, because our levels has been brought up. We can see a kind of bounce off formation from the trend line. If you look at the trend line, you can see that the trend line has a very huge support level when the price hits all this place. We can see the price hitting the major resistance level in this site. Okay, so the price is hitting that price, and the market is seeing a very sensitive pattern in this level, and we can see that the market has a chance of bouncing off from that 90 160, and the price getting to 91,870.152. So if the price gets to that price, we can see that the market can go up and go up to 92,843.07 and higher to that of the higher point of 94,418, and we see what the price will do next from there. But if we look at the downside, we can see that the market has a resistance point here, it has a resistance point here, it has a resistance point here. So we will see when it gets to see, we'll see the reaction it will make a 91,87.15. So it's very interesting that this market is like this. On the downside, we have to see that if this market will continue the bearish signal it started from this particular height, we can see if it's possible for the price to continue the bearish movement in this particular level. It is also saying that the level is very important because it has retraced down. You might want it to say it should let it continue down to this or parallel to this, but we are seeing a different formation here. If the price is going to go down, it has to go down below 9016.97. So and the price has not done that in this place, in this kind of regard. So let's see it. We are seeing the alternative. It will be very difficult for the price to do because it's sitting on a perfect support level and on a trend line. So let me draw out the line for you. We can see that this is the line. Okay, so for the price to continue selling, it has to drop below this level, which is 90,016.97. And when the price drop below that, it will drop down to this particular level of 87 alternative, which is very difficult. Why I said it's very difficult is because we can see that the price has a lot of rejection candlesticks on the 4 hour time. You can see that we have about 4 different or 5 different rejection cattle, and we can see that we have a bearish engulfing, but it has been resisted when the price hits 90,016.97. So it's very interesting that the price is very synonymous to a bullish continuation. So it means that the price is at a very initial buying spot because of the support level we have having here. So the price has more chances of hitting the 91,870.15 level and go as higher as 92,843.07, and let the price go as higher as 94,418.27. Very important traders, we are having this level, and we can see that Bitcoin is bullish at this particular moment. And if you look at what is happening, this is a very new month, and it's also a new year, 2026. And 2026 has a significance in the crypto market. If you look at the data of what the market has done at the end of each of this year, I think the previous years, which is 2024, is of negative value based on the preceding years. Now we can see that this particular year we want to see the price ending with a bullish percentage in growth. So we can see that these are build up that are in the direction of what we call the fundamental of the market, or the sentiment of the market. So very important. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. We can see that the market has a very dynamic situation when it gets to a lower time frame, and we can see if that is happening with the 4 hour time frame. Is very important that we observe that level, and also go to 1 hour time frame for a constant entries. So we are looking at the charts if the price will get to 1 hour time frame. So let's see, let's check 1 hour time frame that we end on. So on 1 hour time, we can see that some level of consolidation, the market was selling, and it has entered a level of consolidation, and the consolidation is forming a an ascending triangle. So it's kind of forming an ascending triangle. Let me draw the triangle for here. We can see that we have the triangle here, we have the triangle here. So the price is following inside the triangle, is making a halo high. It might just break and started marking up. So that's a very synonym, although we can have a lower breakout because it's at a point becoming a symmetric triangle, but it's an ascending triangle, and even if it is an asymmetric triangle, we can see that the breakout can be from any corner. That's just kind of logical thinking of it. But if you see a sloping movement in this, showing that the price is pressing on for a continual growth on this barrier. So very interesting. We can set our buys from above this level for those who are very conservative. When the price is above that level, the price getting to this place will be very easy for a strong movement bullish up. So within this place, the market is struggling within the triangle phenomenon. So the breakout is going to be determined by what happened at the edge of the trend, about the edge of the trend, or at the edge of the triangle. So we can see already from this particular slope that the market is respecting the support level for a continual growth upward. So thank you very much that we have seen this. We give these signals in our VIP signal room. So we want you to share this for to get more algorithm. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, to our Facebook channels and Telegram. Also the VIP signals on the Telegram. Subscribe to it so that you get timely entry for a market rule. Today's weekend and Bitcoin is still moving. It's currently as 694.73 dollars per one Bitcoin. Very interesting moment in life. Very interesting moment when we see the price of the Bitcoin below 500, below 600, and now the price of the Bitcoin is $90,000. You can convert that to other currencies. That's a very huge amount of money. So we can see the market of the Bitcoin can get up to 100,000 before the year is done. But how do you pick the entries? So it can only be discussed on the VIP signal. So follow us, and you need to also have a Telegram app on your phone. Then contact Oscinet24. Now the guy will be able to get you into our VIP signal based on a little criteria that you'll be given. So we see some trading time. Let's make money together in 2026. Let's grow. Let's build the Bitcoin community. Let's grow. Let's see how we make the digital community. Now AI are coming. We'll look at the stocks of other markets and AI market and other Bitcoin and good. But today we discussed Bitcoin. Thank you and see you some other trading time. Bye for now.